Hey, what's up, dreamers? I'm about to give you guys the top 6.5 stocks that you need to be buying now all the way for the next 90 days that could set you up to make you thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars by the end of 2025, right? So if you go into the store and you see something that you really wanted is on sale, I bet you buy it, right? So why not, if you see a stock that is on sale, you go in and do the same thing. If it's a stock that you really like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, any of those stocks, and you see it on sale, don't be like, oh man, this company's going out of business. No, it's the same good quality company you've been dying to own, and now it's on sale. So that's the same thing you want to do inside the stock market. You want to go in and you want to buy these stocks when they're on sale. Now, I'm not only going to be bringing you stocks that have a little slight pullback that's on sale. I'm going to show you guys some stocks that probably nobody else is talking about on this channel. So go ahead and hit a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so don't miss out on any future crucial information, because not all of these stocks are in a pullback. Some of them are actually on a bull run and they're not having any kind of signs of a pullback, and that might continue to take off in the future for 2025 to set us up to make a ton of money. Now it's going to be the top 6.5 stocks. If you want to know exactly when I buy these stocks, consider joining the Patreon, and there I post all of my option trades, all my option premiums, and I have 3 pro day traders in there that post their option trades every single day. And if you want to be a part of a community of investors that want to be financially free just like you, go ahead and check out the link to Patreon down in the description. That'll take you over to my Discord. Now, the very first one I'm going to bring you guys is NVIDIA. Now, NVIDIA just had that CES showcase and they killed it. This card right here, the 5070, is giving you the computing power of their 4090, the 4080, 4090, one of their most powerful GPUs that was around $1,400 or $1,500 last year, the last couple of years. They're coming out with a new card, the 5070 card, and this one is going to give you the same power of their last year's 4080 cards. And not only did it do that, this card is going to be $50 cheaper than the previous version. So if you bought last year's versions, the 4070 is even cheaper than that, giving you the last year version's best performance. So I expect this card, the 5070 and the 5070 Ti, to completely just sell out, if you could even get it at this price, because there's going to be scalpers out there buying this card. It's an amazing card. And then the 5080s, the 5090s, and then the 5080s and the 5090s and the TIs, those cards have a lot of AI integrated into them. To the CES showcase, they completely killed it. Them and AMD killed it. So after that showcase, it kind of popped up a little bit and then started to pull back. This is our 3 touch points. You guys can see that it touched right here, touched right here, touched right here in our trend lines. It touched 3 times. It had to run up and then it had to pull back to our zone right here. This was one of our buy zones. So if you could buy AMD at 140 or any price underneath $140, you are getting it at a pretty sweet deal. I do expect AMD to hopefully run back up to $152, if not $152, if not a lot higher than that by the end of 2025, by their next earning calls. If we look at it on the 1-day chart, you guys can see the next support zone after the 139 would be the support zone down here of the 132, but it did break out of this downtrend line. So hopefully AMD does continue to trend up after this downtrend breakout right here, and AMD should perform pretty well in 2025, especially with those cards. They're going to sell out. All right, the 0.5 I'm bringing you guys, remember I said 6.5, the 0.5 I'm bringing you guys is AMD. This is AMD on the 1-day chart. AMD did the same thing at the CES showcase. They killed it with their graphics cards. They're going to kill any for the price of their GPUs. They're going to kill any performance for 1440p by paying price per frame. NVIDIA is going to kill 4K. Now, if you want price per frame, AMD is going to kill it for 1440p gaming and 1080p gaming. Now, same thing with AMD. It's been trending down for a time now. It's touched once right here, touched twice right here. We're waiting for that 3rd touch and then for it to finally break above. Now, the reason I'm buying AMD is because this is one of the times where it's a great company that is on sale. AMD is a great company. They have an amazing CEO. She knows what she's doing. She's grown AMD to make billions of dollars every single year. and it fell to two of my support zones. It fell to this zone right here. I bought up around 100 shares of AMD, and then it fell down to this zone right here. I put in some leap options on AMD. So guys, I'm bought in on AMD. I bought 100 shares at around $122 at this price point. I bought 100 shares at $122 by selling cash and puts, and then I put in some leap options on AMD at around $117 at this support zone right here. So if AMD does continue to trend back up, then we're gonna make a lot of money of AMD, especially with the AI future computing. All right, so let's move over to stock number 2, and that's going to be Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. Yes, after Apple, I'm gonna give you guys some bangers. Now, Apple was in the uptrend line. Let's look at the 1 hour chart right quick. Apple was in this uptrend line for quite some time now. Let's pull up Apple. Let's make it a little bigger. Now, Apple was in this uptrend channel for some time now. Some bad news came out on Apple. It broke below this channel and finally started to pull back to our zones. If I had a couple $100 in my bank account, I would have bought $100 worth of Apple right here. If Apple pulls back to 238, I will buy $200 worth of Apple right here. And if Apple do pull back to 229, 228, I'm selling my car, I'm selling my shoes, selling my clothes, and I'm going to buy up as much Apple that I could possibly buy at this price point. If Apple pulled back to this price point, then you guys better believe I'm still going to be buying some Apple at this price point down here. So that's the second one on the list was Apple. Now, another one that I'm going to show you guys that no one's talking about is Netflix, ticker symbol NFLX. Let's put that one up right there. Now, Netflix right now is at $875 and it's only been trending up. If we zoom out and look at the long term, Netflix has been coming all the way from August 2024. From around $600 all the way up to an all-time high. Let's draw that out right quick. To an all-time high of around $941.42, which is completely insane. Now, one of the reasons I'm so bullish on Netflix is because they have been killing it. They have absolutely been killing it. They have an amazing streaming platform, blowing out their competition. And then they're starting to break inside of live TV. And I know at one point they tried to do gaming and then tried to get gaming. You could download games from Netflix on your phone, download different apps, but they're trying to break inside the live TV, doing halftime shows, NFL halftime shows with Beyonce. Ooh, they killing that with Beyonce. And then they're doing Monday Night Live Raw Wrestling or WWE, whatever it's called. Listen, killing it, man. Netflix is doing an amazing job. That's why I'm so bullish on them. Now, another reason that I love Netflix is because it was showing a divergence. Here go the RSI. So let's draw a point on this RSI right here. So let's go ahead and select the line tool and draw the highs. So we're going to draw the highs, and then we're going to draw Netflix all the way up to this point right there. And then we're going to take another line tool on the RSI. Guys, you know I love playing divergence. We're going to go from that RSI and draw it to the most recent low to where it hit the, and draw it to the most recent low to where it was oversold on the RSI right there. So we could bring this one back to where it was sold, and you guys can see that the price was going up while the RSI was going down. And that is a divergence that I love to play inside the stock market. So as Netflix continues to trend back, here goes some buy zones for Netflix that we could have inside the stock market while it's pulling back. So we're going to go to the 1 day chart right here, and then we're going to probably get in on Netflix. As you guys can see that it's overbought right now. We'll probably get in on Netflix whenever this price point right here, just to keep it simple. When Netflix finally get oversold on the RSI, that's when we're going to go in heavy on Netflix, because as you guys can see, whenever it gets oversold right here, it trades sideways and then it bounced up. Once again, it got oversold right here, traded sideways, and then it bounced up. So we're waiting for Netflix to become oversold again. So when Netflix getting oversold within the next 90 days, we're going to go in and buy up a whole bunch of more shares of Netflix. Now, the next one I'm going to bring you guys is Dutch Bros, ticker symbol BROS. Now, they're kind of like a Starbucks company, but man, listen, their drinks is a lot better. Now, I called out Bros. This is the 1 day chart. I called out Bros probably, no, I think I called out Bros around this price point right here, around the $29, $27, $28 price point. You guys could go back and you can check my YouTube channel, my community tabs, where I had posted about it. And then they had an earnings call, and Dutch Boys completely popped right here all the way up to $50, and then it continued to trend up to $56. So Dutch Bros is doing a heck of a job. Right now, there are not too many around in Houston, but they're starting to pop up all over the place. And Dutch Bros, if they continue to trend up and doing what they do at their stores, could have amazing customer service. I talked about them before. They bought back those franchises from that they leased out. so that they could have the right customer service. They redid the app. The app is fine. They got people depositing money onto that app. They're using that app. It's like a bank, just like how Starbucks use it, but this is a little cheaper than Starbucks. So we could go in and we could buy some shares of Dutch Bros at $56. Hopefully that could continue to trend up. The next one on the list will be Rivian, RIVN. This is number 5. Now Rivian has been in a downtrend if we're looking at the day chart for some time now, but some good news has been coming out about Rivian. Here goes a touch point right here, and the touch point. So that's our 3 touch points, and it finally broke above. Here goes the pullback. And Rivian, I did buy some leap options on Rivian at around $11. Right now it's up to $14, and I had a high recently of around $16. Now Rivian, they partnered with Amazon. Amazon is investing inside of Rivian. If you ever order anything from Amazon and they dropping off packages in front of your houses in an electric vehicle, that is a Rivian vehicle. And then they just had an event recently somewhere in this area where they announced their deliveries. Tesla did not meet their delivery expectation, but Rivian, they did meet their delivery expectation. They surpassed their delivery expectation. Although they kind of underplayed their delivery expectation, they kept their delivery expectation pretty low. They outperformed their delivery expectation. And that's why I'm keeping Rivian on my list. As long as Amazon is investing inside of Rivian, I'm going to be investing inside of Rivian, right? Smaller company, they got to become profitable in the next 10, 15, 20 years, right? The next one and the last one on this list is Sofi, ticker symbol SOFI. More interest rates, as long as interest rates continue to go up, down, sideways, don't matter. Sofi is going to do pretty doggone good. These are 3 zones that I pulled out. I did pick up some shares of Sofi at $15. Right now it's at $14.55. It's in another one of my buy zones, so I'm gonna go in and pick up a couple more shares of Sofi, and then I'm going to use this 200 EMA as a support line on Sofi Technologies. On Sofi Technologies, I talked about them in one of my old videos. I'm not going to make this video super long. As long as it stays above this yellow line, I'm going to continue to buy Sofi. Hopefully it bounces off this line and continue to trend up. But for the time being, on this pullback, I'm going to be dollar cost averaging in down on Sofi. So that's it, guys. That is my 6.5 stocks. I got NVIDIA, Netflix, Apple, Dutch Bros, Sofi, and Rivian. Let me know which one was your favorite down in the comment section. Which one are you already investing into, or do you plan to invest into? Let me know which one is your favorite down in the comment section. If you guys do want to know when I'm purchasing or buying these stocks, consider joining the Patreon. The Patreon to take you over to my Discord. 3 pro day traders in there, post every single day. Be a partner of a community. Don't try to do it on your own. Be a part of a community of investors that want to be financially free, just like you. If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, like and subscribe. That really helps out this channel more than you guys can possibly even imagine. But in that, guys, I'm Zeke, bringing you the Dream Green Show, and I'm out. Peace.